goes. Still looking for new set legendaries, or not legendaries, heroics. Of course, I'm looking for new set heroic or legendaries. Get rid of that. See if I have a playset of the Conjurer yet or not. Probably taking the Conjurer anyways, but have a playset of Dread Knight. I do not have a playset of Conjurer, so Conjurer is my pick. Now, what do I pair with Necrium? I'll give you a hint, it is not going to be Utera. Actually, Utera may not be bad. What should I pick, guys? Because I'm going to have, I've got the buffing Utera. Welcome, Pusto-like, or Pustulic, like, I don't know. Pustulic. And welcome to Anarchivist. Archivist. There we go. Baby Bale. And Magical Source, of course. Moon Fever 2003. And München Schwabing. Pushlimmer. Rolling Gunner. I think I've gotten everybody. I really don't know what to pair with this. Pusto. Heal deck. Whenever I gain health, it gets bigger. Are there enough heal cards in the current draft environment to make that even feasible? You've got the Necrium Darkforged. You've got Vyric's Embrace. What else heals? I guess you've got the 3/1 Abomination, Zithian Host. That would do it. Well, in Utera, you've got the Insect that starts with a 3/6 and heals you for a random amount. Lightbringer Cleric. The Deuce Spell. I guess I could try it. What's the worst that could happen? Since I'm in Utera, I'm getting buffs, or I plan to. Unrelenting Dead sounds really good with buff, as does Cavern Slime. And this guy is heroic. Oh, Walker. I cannot take a Verdant Grace. Stinging Invocation! I have a principle. If I see Stinging Invocation, I'm taking Stinging Invocation. Yes, I know there are cards that are better in this pack, but I'm going to take my Bee Swarm and be happy. I'm going to take Mastodon and Bitterfrost, Verdant Sphere, Hungering Strike, Dark Shard Witch, the Delver. I have a Mastodon. The Glowhive, Prowler, the 8-drop. I should have taken the Shard Spirit Bloom. I don't fall into old habits. Twin Strength, Symbiote, Verdant Sphere, Featherfang. I have a Mastodon, that's why. Scourge Hydra, Ancient, not taking a Zithian Host, another Dark Shaper, or Dark whatever, Witch. Dark Shard. Scatter the Seeds. I have no idea why I picked that. Organ Harvester. A second Conjurer. Scourge Hydra. Mender. And Stegodon. I don't think this is a very good deck, but we will see. I really don't know what to pick to play out of this. probably Darkheart and Shardplate. I kind of cringe on passing on the Scourge Hydra, but I'll see if I can build an unstoppable Shardplate Delver again. Because that worked out earlier. It's a downright hilarious effect. Going with the build a creature approach, or build a monster approach, I can put some regeneration on it, and I've got a lot of spells for this deck. Holy crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spells. Ugh. 9 spells when I count my hand. That's cringeworthy. Almost a third of my deck is spells. Well, I guess that makes Darkheart Conjurer pretty good. Ugh. Burning Sphere. Oh, such a painful hand. Well, I'm guessing you're buffing the Scourge Hydra because buffing the Enforcer is going to be apparently what you do. Okay, you double Enforcer. That still makes no sense. 8 attack would be enough to kill the Darkheart Conjurer. Makes no sense. Okay. Guess I'll drop Fellwalker here and Burn Sphere the Delver and put regeneration on the Delver. He's got a turn to drop an 8-drop on top of it. If he doesn't do that, I feel like he's going to have to at least 2 for 1 it. Or I guess at this point, 2 for 3, or 3 for 2 it. There we go. If he doesn't have an 8-drop or some way to buff to an 8-drop here, I feel good about my Delver's chances in this match. I still feel pretty good about my Delver's chances. Because I'm obviously dropping a Mastodon to buff its health. And I'll probably drop the Runebark Guardian just to get it leveled. See if I can get a Runebark to run. Ah, oh, come on. Obviously drop Mastodon. And Runebark. Alright, it's now a 6-5 and will obviously be killed. Well, I'm fine with that. Let's see if I can get myself 3 killer bees. Lithian Tormentor. Awesome. Actually seems a little bit overkill. Gotta be honest. See where I get with my Steen. Cha-ching! And we will drop the Scourge Hydra and self-damage. Behold the power of bees! Oh, that was annoying. And what are you buffing? Actually, I don't know what you're going to buff. Huh, okay. Let's move you over. Battle. Move you over. Bees! Wow, that actually works. I guess we overwrite this B with the Delver. Alright, now I just have to wait 50 turns and my opponent will be dead. Arzagon, you don't know it, but as long as you yell B's whenever you play it, with maximum volume, it always gives you 3. Now my opponent now has 5 poison on him. Way too early in the game for him to have 5 poison on him. I know, Arzacon. It's very, very rare that I get back-to-back 3 Bs. I'm not complaining. That's pretty much a game ender. Why did you damage the Scourge Hydra? Damage the Metamind Explorer. It's dead anyways. Then your Scourge Hydra lives. This way you just gave away a play. Ah. Ah. That play makes me so angry. Howie! Yeah, at this point all I have to do is stall. 5 poison means he's dead in 11, 12 turns. And I'm pushing some damage through every turn, so he's not going to last that long. That does kill the Mastodon, though. Oh, this is such a bad play. Oh, I have a rank 2 Scatter the Seeds. That was such a terrible play. Yeah, I think you're right, Pac-Man. It's just one of those plays that when I see it, I cringe. Because it's... I don't need to know anything about his hand to know that that was a definitive misplay. Going to buff Marrow Fiend, obviously. Hissing Infusion. Hellwalker. He's down to 6 turns from poison. Sorry, 7. 6 turns would be at 30, or sorry, at 3. That poison's just ticking away. The right play here is just to spread the board. I can take 14 when I have a 60, 70 life advantage. Somehow or another, I have leveled a Verdant Sphere to level 3. I don't know what I am thinking, but apparently that's what I have done this game. I have no words for that. I should not win a game when I have leveled a Verdant Sphere to level 3. And at this point, I've won this game. He cannot damage me fast enough for him to survive the poison. Even if he could have blocked out everything, he would still die to poison. Yeah, and there's the concession. I'm sorry that I got double 3 Stinging Invocation Bees. I will still take Stinging Invocation every time I see it in the draft. Just because it's a card I enjoy. Just watching my opponent slowly bleed out is somehow satisfying. Am I evil? I want to play that, but I'm going to play the Unrelenting Dead because I have so much buff in this deck. If I can get a Disking Infusion, or apparently 2, holy smokes. I will build an unstoppable monster right off the bat. Who wants a 12/12 regenerate 6 in player level 1? Is that even right? Yeah, 12/12. I might be better served just making it 8/8 and dropping the Scourge Hydra. But there are cards that can kill an 8/8. There are very, very few things you can do to a 12/12. Particularly when it's got Regenerate 6. So I think I'm just going with the double Disking Infusion. The build your own monster strategy has worked for me so far today in this draft environment. We will see how much farther I can take it. That's mean. Can you do it? Do you have an 8-drop? You do not. And you've used both your plays, so it's going to fully heal the 10 damage you dealt to it before you can block it again. That's satisfying somehow. It does mean I'm not playing Scourge Hydra, which is what I was planning on doing. We'll make that block, and I guess make this chump block. Obviously put the health from the Unrelenting Dead. Alright, with your AT deck, what can you do about a 12/17? I might cry if you played Cersei. You might see a grown man cry on stream. $12.17, Regen 6. Unfortunately, he's got these Dark Forged, and if he's got another Darkstone, a Seer, that will be a lot of damage. 6. But that gets it down to 11, which... Violent Outburst. I don't think so. I got a lot of damage on it. Almost all of which will be healed back. We're going to kill that and scatter the seeds. Putting more regen on that. Maybe I was better off Bitter Frosting there. It irks me to play Bitter Frost under leveled. So for anybody wondering, apparently the build your own monster strategy is freakishly effective in this current draft format. Because he's put, I have no idea how much damage into that Unrelenting Dead, and it is living up to its name. Well, not the dead part, but the unrelenting part. Because what do you do against a 12-16 that heals everything back? I know I've put a lot of cards into it, but he's put a lot of cards into it. And it's probably going to get worse because I get to give it more regeneration this turn. Wrath Bruiser, that's kind of predictable. Chump block, chump block, chump block. How much are you? -1. We will play the Dark Heart Conjurer and Bitterfrost Totem this guy away, giving the Unrelenting Dead more regen, giving the Unrelenting Dead more regen. Pusto, you haven't actually gotten it correct. It's a 12-17, regen 11. I've really put everything I've played into that card. Not bad for a 4/4 regeneration 4 that in every previous time I've played it, I've thought it was a terrible pick. But the amount of buff I put in this deck... Pusto, it's not a level 4. It's not an instant I win card. It has not had some amazing effect to come with it, like every creature has aggressive, or every card in my deck... Okay. Touche. And I don't think it's quite to level 4 level stat-wise yet. It's getting close, and after my next turn, if it's still alive, it will be there. Because it will have something on the order of 3, 14, 17 regeneration. And more health from the Torgmai Mender. This is basically his only chance to kill it, right here. He's in level 2, so we could have strong level 2. Never mind. Strong level 2 creatures to do it. But that is not strong enough. You only dealt 12 damage to it. And it has 11 regen. It now has 18 regen. And over 30 health. I'm actually looking at the card list, and I think Cracklebone is the only thing in the card list right now that will kill this outright. Oh, Death Current would do it. Death Current could do it, rather. Nether Decay would do it eventually. And there's the concession. The Unrelenting Dead that I played on turn 1 is what won that game. Well, that and the 87 buff spells I played on him, but... Unrelenting Dead plus double Dissonant Infusion was just obscene. There's no other way to go about that. I think I'm going to play the Dark Art Conjurer. All right, Stinging Invocation. Here we go again. Come on, 3 Bs. Posto, you're right. That was put 1 creature on the board and buff the ever-living crap out of it. Wow. That was rude. I don't want to be in front of Rot Wanderer, so I'm going to play something in front of Rot Wanderer first. It'll be a Dark Forge. And then I play Stinging Invocation. 3 Bs! One of the Bs is unfortunately locked in place, but 3 Bs. He's going to... He can only block out one of them, unless he has multi-lane effects. Nether Decay. Wow. Okay, there you go. He blocks out all 3. Well played. We'll drop an Unrelenting Dead, and... That's not right. I am not playing a Hungering Strike. Glowhive Siren? Oh. Hey, he leveled up Nether Decay. I'm perfectly fine with that. Ooh, that's not good, though. I'm going to have to stop and think about this. And you die. I think I'm going to drop Delver and Twin Strength the Delver and the Unrelenting Dead. That gets rid of that Aether Tap Shaman. My Delver is going to be plenty big enough to not be afraid of the Frostbeaker Shaman. And I get Stinging Invocation too! Come on, rank 2 Bs. Fortunately, the rank 2 Bs don't die to the Frostbeaker Shaman if he can figure out how to deal with the Delver. Like that. Now, I don't want the bees to spawn in front of the Frostbeaker Shaman. I also don't really want them to spawn in front of the Bright Skull. Meh. I think I'll just play the Witch. And... Bees! Oh. That was disappointing. Come on, game. You know you're supposed to give me 3 Bs. Instead, you gave me a landlocked B. Okay. That goes there. And I will just give it more health. Battle. In turn. Come on, give me some ways. Well, that's not particularly exciting, but we can work with it. 13 health is not enough to be able to guarantee its survival. He really did like his Frostbeaker. How many Nether Gaze does my opponent have? I'll just play double Conjurer since that's doomed at this point. I don't mind him leveling up the Nether Decays because they're not terribly... They don't scale well, and they're not going to kill me. But it will allow him to stall the game out a lot later on. Alright, looks like we're in the business of making another unkillable creature. I hope. Well, that seems odd. I think I would put that in front of the other Dark Heart. Oh well, to each their own. How do I want to put the regen here? I think I'm just going to drop it all on the Delver. That might be a mistake. That probably is a mistake. What? No, it was supposed to be on the Delver. Crap. That was a mistake. Bitter Frost and a Seer to kill it. Okay, well, I guess it wasn't a mistake. Shard Plate and Verdant Sphere. This time all the regen goes on the Shard Plate because it needs it. Because it's taking 6 damage here. And thanks to Verdant Sphere, it's got plenty of health to regen to. Nether Decay! Hooray! It loses a bunch, it gains a bunch. How much is Nether Decay 3? -7, -7. So a creature dies, it gets -7, -7. And then at the start of my turn, it gains 6/6. Where are my Dissonant Infusions? I haven't seen a single one of them in this game. Yeah, they're both still level 1. I've had to make do with Twin Strength and Stinging Invocation. And why would you play those in that order? It was effective, but... Let's see here. I play a Glow Hive and a Dark Heart and... Sorry, Dark Shard. Battle. And say I win. There's no way you block out every lane. And I've got Dissonant Infusion in hand, so every lane is threatening lethal. I guess if you double Rot Wanderer 3, you still lose to Unrelenting Death. Yeah, that's game. Good game, Starnia. Or Starnia. Starnia? We'll go with Starnia. I gotta admit, I'm having fun building giant monsters. What creature should I use as my base monster next? I agree with you, Mongo Smash. I have seen some horrific plays against me when I played Tremorsaur. Oh, that's a terrible starting hand. I'll play a Cavern Slime. If I'd been going second, I'd have gone Cavern Slime and Dissonant Infusion. Nautilus or Nautilusaurus. Battletech. No. Oh, Battletech with armor. It's even worse. Going to Burn Sphere this thing. And bees! Not the greatest bee placement. Unfortunately, because of the battle tech, that was a terrible play. And I knew it was a terrible play when I made it, but it's bees. Come on, guys. I gotta play the bees. Group meal, and it kills my cavern slime. And my killer bees are useless. I think I've made mistakes at the start of this game. Oh, yeah, I know I made mistakes. Mistakes were made. I know the killer bees was not the right play. I just couldn't resist it. I couldn't help myself. Now I'm very far behind. I'm not really sure what to do about it. And that wasn't enough. Oh well. At least I got a Mastodon leveled. Alright, I've got another shot at Cavern Slime and go nuts with the buffing. Somehow or another, I'm still at 100 health. I'm not quite sure how that happened. Yes, I'm aware that the killer bee... He's got an aerial. That's not fair. Cavern Slime, while it sounds good in theory, is not playable here, at least not yet. Let's go Stinging and Bees! Ching! Somehow or another, I get 3 bees. And I need to protect this bee in mid, so I'm going to Hungering Strike the Bright Skull onto the Mastodon to kill the Uriel and the Bright Skull when keeping 2 bees alive. Alright, I've got killer bees in position. See if I can do any damage with them. Probably not. On the bright side, the killer bee in 4 can move to 5 to take out the Scourge Hydra after one of them gets blocked out. And the killer bee in 3 should be able to move to an open lane. And the Scourge Hydra in 1 is going to die to the poison from the killer bee in 1. So that is at least something. Well, it'll take a while, but it'll eventually die. I think I'd rather level up the Delver here. Go ahead and just trade off these Scourge Hydras. So I've got 3 poison on him. Now all I have to do is stabilize. And then stall for a very long time. And yes, Pusto, I know the Beast was a bad play. You cannot make B plays Stinging Invocation when you are behind on board. And I was way behind on board. Guess we go with... How much are you at this level? 8? Good grief. Am I really going... Yeah, I am. Terrible plays. Such terrible plays. I don't know what I'm thinking. Battletech. Awesome. You drafted 2 Battletechs, Nautilus. Yeah, I've got some bad draws coming in, too. Gosh. Well, I've got to go with bees. Anything else and I'm basically dead. Bees! Seriously? That would be such a bad play. I think I want to do that instead. He can easily block the bees out, which is unfortunate. But they might actually let me stabilize, which is not a bad thing. Like I said, Pusto, you just gotta yell bees when you play it. Doesn't matter where you are, just go bees and throw it out there. You better frost totem the bee. I don't even know what to say to that. Really don't. I've got a block over here. And throw that over there. Better Frost Totem should take care of that. If I remember correctly, anyways. Yeah. -10, -10. And battle. And drop toward my self-buffing. Such bad draws, though. Holy smokes. Not that I've leveled well. This is just bad. I got the blockers that I needed to. Seriously bad. Yeah, I know the wrong cards are leveled. That I don't deny. But I'm not drawing any of my leveled cards. Everything I'm drawing is garbage. I don't have a choice. I've got a double blocker over here and gain some life here. And I think I'm dead. I haven't done the math, but I think I'm dead. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rank 3 cards in the deck. I guess 6. I did see one here. I know it's a terrible card. I did damage to you. That 2 health. Good game, Nautilus. Oh, that was the end of that tournament. Went 3-1. Not bad. Particularly since I was playing an oddly odd deck. Got a Windweaver out of it. Alright, let's go try another one then. Oh, I don't really want to take Frostbeaker Shaman, but it is a card I do not have a playset of, and that's the whole reason I am playing this as regular draft, not expert.